I'm Pastor Randy, and you've just tuned in to Energize Life. And I just pray that you're having a very good day thus far, and it's really good to see you today. We've been right in the middle of talking about the prophetic vision and getting the prophetic vision. And one of the things that I think about when I think of prophetic vision, out of Proverbs 29:18, is I think about focus. So many times, I wouldn't call myself even an amateur photographer. When I take pictures, it's kind of like it's an adventure of sorts. But I can take a lot of pictures. I don't know how good they are. But one of the things I do know about taking pictures is that if they're not in focus, you can't use them. And it's very irritating when you get the perfect picture and the perfect composition and the perfect stuff all lined up in that picture, and then it's out of focus. It's very irritating to me, And think about that in relation to your life. I mean, are you living your life out of focus, or are you living your life in focus? One of the things that's important to realize is that it takes time to get your life in focus. It takes time to figure things out and to develop things and then to follow through with those things. I remember years ago I preached a message, at my home church in Lakeland, Florida, and I talked about 4 different things that the Lord put in my heart to do for that year. And I gave those tapes out to some people. And within that, and so then the following year when I came, I ministered again, and there was somebody that came up to me. It wasn't a he, it was a she. She came up to me and she said, Pastor Randy, she said, everything you said that you would do in that tape, you did it. And I thought, oh, thank God. That was one thing I thought. But the other thing that made me realize is that we need to live our lives according to a focused plan. When we say we're going to do something, then the next step is to follow through and do that. And it takes diligence, it takes effort. I can't honestly say that I've been successful every single time with that. But that's the kind of alignment that I'm talking about when we talk about going through life and are you living your life focused? Are you focused on the vision for your life? Or are you just going through the motions? Are you just going through the day-to-day routines? When you think about, I remember one fellow years ago, and I started a Bible school in the eastern part of Estonia, in the city of Ah. That's correct, Ah. And so he said to me, Pastor Randy, he said, I'd like to help you with your school. And I said, why would you like to do that? He said, I've kind of lost my vision, but I can see that you have vision, so I'm going to connect with you. That's a really smart thing to do, not necessarily to connect with me, but to connect with somebody that has vision, because it will bring vision to you. If you don't have vision, then go help somebody that does. And then the Bible teaches in Luke 16 that he that's faithful in that which is another man's, God will give him that which is his own. So God will give you vision. But the central focus, the central part of this one is to think about, what are you focusing on every day? Take time, take a weekend and retreat, and I don't know, go to a hotel, go for some long walks, if you can't afford a hotel, and get with God and get your life in focus. It'll help you. God bless you. We'll see you again soon.